Welcome to this review of Title and Escrow, an essential topic for the real estate license exam, brought to you by Birdsy, your AI-powered study partner. In this video, we'll cover title searches and clear ownership, escrow procedures and closing steps, prorations, costs and deed transfers, and more. Be sure to like and subscribe for more exam prep, and don't miss what's happening in the lower corner. It could be key to passing your exam. Let's get started.
Title fundamentals and title search. Marketable title and clear ownership requirements. What is the primary purpose of a title search in real estate transactions? Is it A, to identify any defects or encumbrances on the title? B, to determine the property's market value? C, to negotiate the sale price? Or D, to inspect the physical condition of the property? The answer is A, to identify any defects or encumbrances on the title. A title search is conducted to uncover any issues with the title that could affect ownership, such as liens or encumbrances, ensuring the title is marketable. Which document is typically issued to confirm that a title is clear and marketable? Is it A, deed of trust? B, title insurance policy? C, warranty deed? Or D, property appraisal report? The answer is B, title insurance policy. A title insurance policy is issued to confirm that the title is clear and marketable, protecting against future claims.
Have you noticed the code in the bottom corner? Next time you're stumped, take that code to birdsy.ai for immediate help and a free study session with Birdsy, your personal AI study partner. Plus, you'll get access to hundreds of additional questions, helping you move closer to passing your exam with confidence. The next time you're feeling unsure or stuck, give it a try.
What is a marketable title? Is it A, a title with minor defects? B, a title that cannot be transferred? C, a title free from significant defects and encumbrances? Or D, a title with unresolved liens? The answer is C, a title free from significant defects and encumbrances. A marketable title is free from significant defects and encumbrances, allowing it to be sold or mortgaged without legal issues. A buyer discovers a lien on a property during a title search. What is the most appropriate action to ensure a marketable title? Is it A, proceed with the purchase without addressing the lien? B, request a reduction in the purchase price? C, obtain a second opinion on the title? Or D, ensure the lien is resolved before closing? The answer is D, ensure the lien is resolved before closing. The lien must be resolved or cleared before the transaction can proceed to ensure the title is marketable and free of encumbrances. Why might a title be considered unmarketable even if it appears free of liens? Is it A, due to undisclosed errors or boundary disputes? B, because it lacks a recent appraisal? C, if the property is in a flood zone? Or D, when the property taxes are current? The answer is A, due to undisclosed errors or boundary disputes. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. A title can be unmarketable due to undisclosed errors or boundary disputes, which are not immediately apparent like liens. What is the main goal of conducting a title search in real estate? Is it A, to verify clear ownership and identify any encumbrances? B, to determine the property's market value? C, to negotiate the sale price? Or D, to finalize the mortgage terms? The answer is A, to verify clear ownership and identify any encumbrances. The main goal of a title search is to ensure that the title is clear of any encumbrances, liens, or legal issues that could affect ownership. Which entity typically provides a title insurance policy? Is it A, real estate agents? B, title insurance companies? C, mortgage lenders? Or D, property appraisers? The answer is B. Title insurance companies. Title insurance policies are usually provided by title insurance companies to protect against title defects. A buyer finds an easement on a property during a title search. How should this affect the decision to proceed with the purchase? Is it A. Ignore it, as easements are common and insignificant? B. Cancel the purchase immediately? C. Evaluate the easement's impact on property use? Or D. Proceed without concern, as title insurance will cover it? The answer is C. Evaluate the easement's impact on property use. An easement may affect property use, so the buyer should assess its impact on their plans before proceeding. What might cause a title to be unmarketable despite appearing free of liens? Is it A. A recent property appraisal? B. An outdated survey? C. A pending mortgage application? Or D. Unresolved boundary disputes? The answer is D. Unresolved boundary disputes. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. A title can be unmarketable due to unresolved boundary disputes or claims, even if no liens are present. What is a key characteristic of a marketable title? Is it A. It includes a recent appraisal? B. It is insured by a lender? C. It is free from significant defects? Or D. It has a high market value? The answer is C. It is free from significant defects. A marketable title is free from significant defects, allowing it to be sold without legal issues.
If you're finding this helpful, please take a minute to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more practice exams, useful tips, and complimentary study sessions with Birdsy.
Conducting a title search and chain of ownership. What is the primary purpose of conducting a title search? Is it A. To verify legal ownership and identify any claims or liens? B. To determine the property's market value? C. To assess the condition of the property? Or D. To negotiate the purchase price? The answer is A. To verify legal ownership and identify any claims or liens. The primary purpose of a title search is to verify the legal ownership of a property and ensure there are no outstanding claims or liens against it. Which document is typically reviewed during a title search to trace the chain of ownership? Is it A. Mortgage agreements? B. Deeds? C. Home inspection reports? Or D. Zoning permits? The answer is B. Deeds. Deeds are reviewed during a title search to trace the chain of ownership as they record property transfers. What is a common issue that a title search aims to uncover? Is it A. Property tax assessments? B. Building code violations? C. Liens? Or D. Neighborhood crime rates? The answer is C. Liens. Title searches aim to uncover issues such as liens, which are claims against the property by creditors. A buyer discovers a lien on a property during a title search. What should be the buyer's next step? Is it A. Proceed with the purchase without concern? B. Cancel the purchase immediately? C. Negotiate a lower price with the seller? Or D. Address the lien with the seller for resolution? The answer is D. Address the lien with the seller for resolution. The buyer should address the lien with the seller, who is typically responsible for clearing it before the sale can proceed. During a title search, which of the following is not typically checked? Is it A. Zoning restrictions? B. Easements? C. Liens? Or D. Chain of ownership? The answer is A. Zoning restrictions. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. It lists plausible options, but zoning restrictions are not part of a title search. What is the primary goal of a title search in real estate transactions? Is it A, to ensure the title is clear of any issues? B, to determine the property's market value? C, to negotiate the sale price? Or D, to finalize the mortgage agreement? The answer is A, to ensure the title is clear of any issues. The primary goal of a title search is to ensure that the title to a property is clear of any liens, encumbrances, or legal issues that could affect ownership. Which document is crucial for tracing the chain of ownership during a title search? Is it A, mortgage agreement? B, deed? C, property tax record? Or D, home inspection report? The answer is B, deed. The deed is crucial as it records the transfer of ownership from one party to another, forming the chain of ownership. A buyer finds an easement on a property during a title search. What does this mean for the buyer's use of the property? Is it A, the property has a lien? B, the property is free of encumbrances? C, the buyer's use may be restricted? Or D, the property value is increased? The answer is C, the buyer's use may be restricted. An easement allows others to use the property for a specific purpose, which may limit the buyer's use of that portion of the property. What is a common issue that a title search aims to uncover? Is it A, structural damage? B, zoning violations? C, market value discrepancies? Or D, liens on the property? The answer is D, liens on the property. Title searches often uncover liens, which are claims against the property due to unpaid debts. During a title search, which of the following is not typically checked? Is it A, home inspection results? B, chain of ownership? C, liens and encumbrances? Or D, easements? The answer is A, home inspection results. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, it tests knowledge of what is not part of a title search, which can be confused with related processes. Title insurance and coverage. Purpose and function of title insurance. What is the primary purpose of title insurance? Is it A, to protect against financial loss from title defects? B, to ensure the physical structure of a property? C, to guarantee a property's market value? Or D, to provide legal representation in property disputes? The answer is A, to protect against financial loss from title defects. Title insurance protects property owners and lenders from financial loss due to defects in a title to a property. It ensures that the title is clear and free of any encumbrances. Who typically pays for the owner's title insurance policy in a real estate transaction? Is it A, the lender? B, the seller? C, the buyer? Or D, the real estate agent? The answer is B, the seller. In most real estate transactions, the seller pays for the owner's title insurance policy as part of the closing costs, but this can vary based on local customs and negotiations. What does a title insurance policy typically cover? Is it A, damage from natural disasters? B, future zoning changes? C, defects in the title? Or D, market value depreciation? The answer is C, defects in the title. Title insurance covers losses due to title defects, such as liens, encumbrances, or errors in public records, ensuring the title is clear. A buyer discovers a lien on their new property after closing. How does title insurance assist in this situation? Is it A, by reimbursing the buyer for the property's market value? B, by providing a new title free of defects? C, by negotiating with the lien holder to remove the lien? Or D, by covering the financial loss from the lien? The answer is D, by covering the financial loss from the lien. Title insurance would cover the financial loss from the lien, ensuring the buyer does not have to pay it. It protects against undisclosed liens and defects. Why might a lender require a separate title insurance policy even if the owner has one? Is it A, to ensure the property is free from physical defects? B, to protect the lender's financial interest in the property? C, to cover future property tax increases? Or D, to guarantee the property's future market value? The answer is B, to protect the lender's financial interest in the property. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. Owners and lenders have different interests. Lenders' policies protect the loan amount, while owners' policies protect the owner's equity. What is the main function of title insurance in a real estate transaction? Is it A, to protect against title defects and claims? B, to ensure the physical structure of the property? C, to guarantee the property's market value? Or D, to provide a loan to the buyer? The answer is A, to protect against title defects and claims. Title insurance protects against losses due to defects in the title that were not discovered during the title search. It ensures the buyer's ownership rights are secure. A homeowner discovers an undisclosed easement on their property after purchase. How does title insurance address this issue? Is it A, it reimburses the homeowner for the property's full value? B, it covers financial losses due to the easement? C, it provides legal representation to remove the easement? Or D, it nullifies the property purchase? The answer is B, it covers financial losses due to the easement. Title insurance would cover the homeowner against losses from undisclosed easements, as these are defects in the title not found during the initial search. Why might a property owner believe title insurance is unnecessary after a thorough title search? Is it A, because it covers physical property defects? B, because it guarantees future property value? C, because it replaces the need for a title search? Or D, because they assume the search found all issues? The answer is D, because they assume the search found all issues. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. A thorough title search might seem sufficient, but title insurance protects against unknown defects and claims that could arise later. Standard versus extended coverage policies. What is the primary difference between standard and extended title insurance coverage? Is it A, standard covers more risks than extended? B, extended coverage includes protections against unrecorded liens? C, standard coverage includes protection against encroachments? Or D, both cover the same risks? The answer is B, extended coverage includes protections against unrecorded liens. Standard coverage typically protects against issues found in public records, while extended coverage includes additional protections such as unrecorded liens and encroachments. Which type of title insurance policy typically covers issues like forgery and fraud? Is it A, both standard and extended policies? B, only extended policies? C, only standard policies? Or D, neither policy covers these issues? The answer is A, both standard and extended policies. Both standard and extended title insurance policies generally cover issues such as forgery and fraud. A homeowner discovers an unrecorded easement on their property after purchasing a standard title insurance policy. What coverage does this situation highlight? Is it A, standard policy covers this issue? B, this issue is not covered by any policy? C, extended policy covers this issue? Or D, this issue is covered by homeowners insurance? The answer is C, extended policy covers this issue. Standard policies do not cover unrecorded easements, which are typically covered by extended policies. Which of the following is typically not covered by a standard title insurance policy? Is it A, forgery, B, fraud, C, recorded liens, or D, zoning law violations? The answer is D, zoning law violations. Standard policies generally do not cover issues like zoning law violations, which are typically covered by extended policies. Why might a homeowner mistakenly believe their standard title insurance policy covers unrecorded liens? Is it A, standard policies cover all types of liens, ... B, unrecorded liens require extended coverage, C, all title issues are covered by standard policies, or D, standard policies cover more than extended policies? The answer is B, unrecorded liens require extended coverage. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. Homeowners might assume all liens are covered, but standard policies only cover recorded liens. Unrecorded liens require extended coverage. What is typically covered by an extended title insurance policy that is not covered by a standard policy? Is it A, recorded liens, B, property taxes, C, unrecorded liens, or D, zoning issues? The answer is C, unrecorded liens. Extended title insurance policies often cover additional risks such as unrecorded liens, encroachments, and other defects that standard policies do not cover. A buyer purchases a home with an extended title insurance policy and later discovers an encroachment by a neighbor's fence. What does this situation illustrate about the policy's coverage? Is it A, the policy does not cover encroachments, B, the policy covers encroachments, C, the policy only covers recorded encroachments, or D, the policy covers zoning violations? The answer is B, the policy covers encroachments. Extended title insurance policies typically cover encroachments, providing protection against such issues that standard policies might not address.
Don't forget to comment below with your tips, challenges, and thoughts on exam preparation. Your experiences can make a big difference for others.
Encumbrances and title defects. Liens, easements, and restrictions affecting title. What is an easement in the context of real estate? Is it A, a right to use another's land for a specific purpose, B, a restriction on building height, C, a type of property lien, or D, a form of property ownership? The answer is A, a right to use another's land for a specific purpose. An easement is a legal right to use another's land for a specific limited purpose, such as access to a road. Which of the following is a common type of lien that can affect property title? Is it A, easement, B, mortgage lien, C, zoning ordinance, or D, covenant? The answer is B, mortgage lien. A mortgage lien is a common encumbrance that secures the lender's interest in the property. What is a restrictive covenant in real estate? Is it A, a legal claim against a property, B, a right to use another's property, C, an agreement limiting property use, or D, a government-imposed building code? The answer is C, an agreement limiting property use. Restrictive covenants are agreements that limit the use or activities on a property. A homeowner discovers a utility easement on their property. What does this mean for their use of the land? Is it A, they must pay a fee to the utility company, B, they can build a structure over the easement, C, they can revoke the easement at any time, or D, their use of the land is limited by the easement? The answer is D, their use of the land is limited by the easement. A utility easement allows utility companies to access the land for maintenance, which may limit the homeowner's use of that area. Which of the following is not considered an encumbrance on a property title? Is it A, zoning law, B, mortgage lien, C, easement, or D, restrictive covenant? The answer is A, zoning law. Why this question may seem a bit tricky: encumbrances include liens, easements, and restrictions, but not zoning laws, which are regulatory. What is a lien in the context of real estate? Is it A, a type of easement, B, a legal claim against a property, C, a zoning restriction, or D, a property tax? The answer is B, a legal claim against a property. A lien is a legal claim or right against a property, typically used as security for a debt. It can affect the transferability of the property title. A property owner finds that a neighbor has a right-of-way easement across their land. How does this affect the owner's use of the property? Is it A, the owner can revoke the easement at any time, B, the owner can charge the neighbor for using the easement, C, the owner must allow the neighbor access as specified in the easement, or D, the owner can build structures on the easement area? The answer is C, the owner must allow the neighbor access as specified in the easement. The owner must allow the neighbor access as specified in the easement, which may limit certain uses of the land where the easement exists. Which of the following could potentially invalidate a property title? Is it A, a mortgage lien, B, an easement for public utilities, C, a restrictive covenant, or D, a defect in the title? The answer is D, a defect in the title. Why this question may seem a bit tricky: while all options can affect property title, only a defect in the title itself can invalidate it, making it unenforceable. Resolving defects to ensure clear title. What is the primary purpose of a title search in real estate transactions? Is it A, to identify encumbrances or defects in the title, B, to determine the market value of the property, C, to negotiate the sale price with the seller, or D, to finalize the mortgage terms with the lender? The answer is A, to identify encumbrances or defects in the title. A title search is conducted to identify any encumbrances or defects in the title, ensuring the buyer receives a clear title. Which document is typically used to resolve a lien on a property? Is it A, warranty deed, B, lien release, C, quitclaim deed, or D, title insurance policy? The answer is B, lien release. A lien release is a document that officially removes a lien from the property, ensuring clear title. What is the role of title insurance in real estate transactions? Is it A, to appraise the property value, B, to negotiate the purchase price, C, to protect against financial loss from title defects, or D, to ensure the property is free of physical defects? The answer is C, to protect against financial loss from title defects. Title insurance protects against financial loss from defects in the title that were not identified during the title search. A buyer discovers an undisclosed easement on a property after purchase. What should the buyer do to resolve this title defect? Is it A, negotiate directly with the easement holder, B, request a refund from the seller, C, file a lawsuit against the title company, or D, file a claim with the title insurance company? The answer is D, file a claim with the title insurance company. The buyer should file a claim with their title insurance company, which can help resolve issues related to undisclosed easements. Which of the following is not considered an encumbrance on a property title? Is it A, Easement. B. Property survey. C. Lien. Or D. Mortgage. The answer is B. Property survey. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. Easements, liens, and mortgages are common encumbrances, but a property survey is not an encumbrance. What is the primary method used to clear a title defect caused by a recorded lien? Is it A. Title insurance, B. Lien release, C. Easement agreement, or D. Warranty deed? The answer is B. Lien release. A lien release is the primary method used to clear a title defect caused by a recorded lien. It is a document that proves the lien has been satisfied and should be removed from the title. A property owner discovers a previously unknown restrictive covenant on their title. What action should they take to resolve this defect? Is it A. Negotiate a release or modification, B. File a lawsuit to remove the covenant, C. Purchase additional title insurance, or D. Ignore the covenant? The answer is A. Negotiate a release or modification. To resolve a restrictive covenant issue, the owner should negotiate with the party benefiting from the covenant to obtain a release or modification. This ensures the covenant no longer affects the property's use. Escrow procedures. Duties of the escrow holder/agent. What is the primary duty of an escrow holder in a real estate transaction? Is it A. To act as a neutral third party, B. To represent the buyer's interests, C. To provide legal advice to both parties, or D. To determine the final sale price? The answer is A. To act as a neutral third party. The primary duty of an escrow holder is to act as a neutral third party to ensure that all conditions of the escrow agreement are met before the transaction is completed. Which of the following is not a responsibility of an escrow agent? Is it A. Holding funds in trust, B. Ensuring conditions of the contract are met, C. Providing legal advice, or D. Dispersing funds upon completion? The answer is C. Providing legal advice. Escrow agents do not provide legal advice. Their role is to manage the escrow process and ensure all conditions are met. During a property sale, the buyer requests the escrow agent to release funds early. What should the escrow agent do? Is it A. Release the funds as requested, B. Refuse to release the funds until conditions are met, C. Consult with the seller for approval, or D. Amend the escrow agreement? The answer is B. Refuse to release the funds until conditions are met. The escrow agent must adhere to the terms of the escrow agreement and cannot release funds until all conditions are met. What document outlines the duties and responsibilities of an escrow holder? Is it A. The purchase contract, B. The title report, C. The closing statement, or D. The escrow agreement? The answer is D. The escrow agreement. The escrow agreement is the document that outlines the duties and responsibilities of the escrow holder. If an escrow holder receives conflicting instructions from the buyer and seller, what is the appropriate action? Is it A. Follow the buyer's instructions, B. Follow the seller's instructions, C. Seek mutual agreement or legal guidance, or D. Cancel the escrow? The answer is C. Seek mutual agreement or legal guidance. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The escrow holder must remain neutral and cannot act on conflicting instructions without mutual agreement or legal guidance. What is one of the key responsibilities of an escrow holder during a real estate transaction? Is it A. Ensuring all conditions of the escrow agreement are met, B. Providing legal advice to the parties involved, C. Determining the market value of the property. Or D. Negotiating terms between buyer and seller. The answer is A. Ensuring all conditions of the escrow agreement are met. An escrow holder is responsible for ensuring that all conditions of the escrow agreement are met before the transaction is completed. A seller instructs the escrow agent to release funds before the buyer's conditions are met. What should the escrow agent do in this situation? Is it A. Release the funds as instructed by the seller? B. Inform the seller that funds cannot be released until conditions are met? C. Consult with the buyer to get their approval? Or D. Ignore the seller's instructions and proceed with closing? The answer is B. Inform the seller that funds cannot be released until conditions are met. The escrow agent must adhere to the escrow agreement and cannot release funds until all conditions are satisfied. In an escrow transaction, who is responsible for ensuring that all documents are properly signed and delivered? Is it A. The buyer, B. The seller, C. The escrow holder, or D. The real estate agent? The answer is C. The escrow holder. While this question may seem a bit tricky, it might be assumed that the buyer or seller is responsible, but it is actually the escrow holder's duty to manage document execution, funds handling, instructions, and timing. What is the primary purpose of an escrow account in real estate transactions? Is it A. To hold funds until transaction conditions are met? B. To provide a loan to the buyer? C. To manage property taxes? Or D. To appraise the property value? The answer is A. To hold funds until transaction conditions are met. An escrow account is used to hold funds securely until all conditions of a real estate transaction are met, ensuring both parties fulfill their obligations. When must escrow funds be dispersed in a real estate transaction? Is it A. Immediately after the contract is signed? B. After all transaction conditions are met? C. Before the inspection is completed? Or D. At the discretion of the buyer? The answer is B. After all transaction conditions are met. Escrow funds are typically dispersed once all conditions of the transaction are met and the closing process is complete. Who typically manages the escrow account in a real estate transaction? Is it A. The buyer, B. The seller, C. A neutral third party, or D. The real estate agent? The answer is C. A neutral third party. Escrow accounts are usually managed by a neutral third party, such as an escrow company or attorney, to ensure impartiality. A buyer and seller have agreed on a closing date, but the buyer's loan approval is delayed. What should the escrow agent do regarding the funds? Is it A. Release the funds to the seller, B. Return the funds to the buyer, C. Transfer the funds to a holding account, or D. Hold the funds until loan approval is confirmed? The answer is D. Hold the funds until loan approval is confirmed. The escrow agent should hold the funds until the buyer's loan approval is confirmed and all conditions are met, ensuring compliance with the agreement. In escrow procedures, what is the consequence of failing to follow the agreed-upon instructions? Is it A. Delays or legal disputes, B. Immediate transaction cancellation, C. Automatic fund release, or D. No consequence? The answer is A. Delays or legal disputes. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the consequence of not following escrow instructions can vary, but typically it results in delays or legal disputes, which are significant issues in real estate transactions. What is the role of an escrow agent in handling funds during a real estate transaction? Is it A. To provide legal advice to the parties involved, B. To hold and disperse funds as per the escrow agreement, C. To negotiate terms between the buyer and seller. Or D. To appraise the property involved in the transaction. The answer is B. To hold and disperse funds as per the escrow agreement. The escrow agent is responsible for holding and dispersing funds according to the terms of the escrow agreement, ensuring all conditions are met before releasing funds. A seller has fulfilled all conditions of the sale, but the buyer has not yet deposited the full amount into escrow. What should the escrow agent do? Is it A. Release the funds to the seller immediately? B. Cancel the transaction and return all documents? C. Wait for the buyer to deposit the full amount? Or D. Contact the seller to renegotiate terms? The answer is C. Wait for the buyer to deposit the full amount. The escrow agent should wait until the buyer deposits the full amount before proceeding, as all conditions must be met for funds to be dispersed. Closing and settlement responsibilities. Settlement statements and disbursement of funds. What is the primary purpose of a settlement statement in a real estate transaction? Is it A. To itemize all financial details of the transaction? B. To provide a legal description of the property? C. To determine the market value of the property? Or D. To record the buyer's credit score? The answer is A. To itemize all financial details of the transaction. A settlement statement itemizes all the financial details of a real estate transaction, ensuring transparency and accuracy for both parties. Who is typically responsible for preparing the settlement statement? Is it A. The buyer, B. The escrow officer or closing agent, C. The seller, or D. The real estate agent? The answer is B. The escrow officer or closing agent. The escrow officer or closing agent is responsible for preparing the settlement statement, ensuring all financial details are accurate. Which document is used to ensure that funds are dispersed correctly at closing? Is it A. The purchase agreement, B. The deed, C. The settlement statement, or D. The appraisal report? The answer is C. The settlement statement. The settlement statement is used to ensure that all funds are dispersed correctly according to the terms of the transaction. During a closing, the buyer notices an unexpected charge on the settlement statement. What should the buyer do to address this? Is it A. Ignore it and proceed with the closing? B. Contact their real estate agent after the closing? C. Request a refund after the closing? Or D. Discuss the charge with the closing agent immediately? The answer is D. Discuss the charge with the closing agent immediately. The buyer should immediately discuss any discrepancies with the closing agent to resolve the issue before finalizing the transaction.
If you're finding this helpful, please take a minute to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more practice exams, useful tips, and complimentary study sessions with Birdsy.
In a real estate transaction, who typically receives the funds from the buyer's lender at closing? Is it A. The seller, B. The escrow agent, C. The buyer, or D. The real estate agent? The answer is B. The escrow agent. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The funds are often thought to go directly to the seller, but they first go to the escrow agent, who manages the disbursement. Role of agents, attorneys, and lenders in closing. What is the primary role of a lender during the closing process? Is it A. To prepare the deed for the property, B. To provide the funds for the buyer's purchase, C. To conduct the final walkthrough of the property, or D. To negotiate the sales price with the seller? The answer is B. To provide the funds for the buyer's purchase. The lender's primary role is to provide the necessary funds for the buyer to complete the purchase, ensuring all conditions of the loan are met. Who is responsible for ensuring that all closing documents are properly signed and executed? Is it A, the closing agent or attorney? B, the real estate agent? C, the lender? Or D, the buyer? The answer is A, the closing agent or attorney. The closing agent or attorney is responsible for ensuring that all documents are properly signed and executed during the closing process. What is the role of the real estate agent in the closing process? Is it A, to provide legal advice to the buyer? B, to approve the loan terms for the buyer? C, to facilitate communication between parties? Or D, to prepare the title insurance policy? The answer is C, to facilitate communication between parties. The real estate agent's role is to facilitate communication and ensure all parties meet their obligations, helping the transaction proceed smoothly. During a closing, the buyer notices a discrepancy in the loan documents. Who should they contact first to address this issue? Is it A, the real estate agent? B, the closing attorney? C, the title company? Or D, the lender? The answer is D, the lender. The buyer should contact their lender first to address any discrepancies in the loan documents, as they are responsible for the loan terms. Which party is typically responsible for ensuring that the title is clear before closing? Is it A, the buyer? B, the title company? C, the lender? Or D, the real estate agent? The answer is B, the title company. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. It might be assumed that the attorney handles all legal aspects, but the title company is specifically responsible for ensuring a clear title.
Thanks for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to our channel for more practice exams, tips, and tricks. And don't forget to visit birdsy.ai for complimentary study sessions with Birdsy, your AI-powered study partner.